Hello everybody. Today I decided to visit another Ford dealership, and the first thing that came to mind is this. The good old Ford Bronco, the redesigned one. And this is a Bronco Sport, so it's the little guy, the cheapo guy. You know, for it kind of, came to my attention. Keep in mind, I am not into SUVs at all. Here's a Explorer that's arguably better and more functional in a day-to-day life, but I know there's a cult following for these, and Ford wanted to bring them back to compete with other, with stuff from Chevy and from other Toyotas and whatever. I don't know what this exactly means, Outer Banks. I don't know if it's a trim level or what, but it's here. Ford Bronco 21 Outer Banks 4x4. Okay, so it is a trim level. They want $36,000 for it. I'm guessing it's one of the more basic ones. There's a few options here. The Outer Banks package. Oh, okay, so it's a package. $15.95. Trailer tow, cargo mat, co-pilot assist. So it's got like some automation stuff. Okay, all right. I can dig that. It looks okay. I'm not crazy over these vehicles at all, but still wanted to capture it. It has I think it just has one Ford badge. Everything else is this white, nice Bronco Sport in this case. Okay, well, all right. They got their standard stuff here. Engine is Mexico, so it's basically it's a Mexican car. You have 80% is from Mexico, 10% is from U.S. and Canada, so another 10% is from elsewhere. All right, so it is locked, and some fuzzy just fell. The inside, I don't know how much you can see. I'll try and find a picture of it. I mean, it's okay. It's got a prancing horse, and it's got the horse on the seats. It's got like this weird combination of leather and mesh and cloth and a lot of stuff. And I guess the roof is interesting design. And I'm not sure what that's about, just extra stuff. Oh, I love the prancing horse, the Bronco on the little wheel centers. All right, so I didn't come here for this. I want to drive around and hopefully find something interesting. Hopefully, brothers and sisters of this car. Obviously, I will be checking out other stuff as I kind of proceed. Oh, it's locked. It's a giant truck. All right, let me drive around and see what I can find. All right, so this dealership is kind of hurting for space. It's very narrow here, but a lot of Fusions. Fusion. Everywhere is Fusion. Everywhere. So not too hot on those. I mean, okay, it's a Fusion. Been around for a while. Nothing to write home about. Okay, and I guess this is like their truck section there. Okay, let's see if I can. Wow, it is unbelievably narrow. Okay, yeah. Don't think I'm gonna find anything interesting here, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping, in my experience of doing this, usually the best cars, at least the cars that I am most interested in, are in the back. You know how they say in a store, check what you got out back if there's nothing cool up front or if something is out of stock. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hope to find something interesting out back, and I think in this case out back is out here. Private property, keep out. Okay, I didn't see that. I totally didn't see that. Wow, okay, so a lot of SUVs. No trespassing. Security cameras in use. Okay, well, that's fine. What are they going to do? They're going to arrest me for driving through? Yeah, you can find a lot of good hidden treasures here. Although I shouldn't say that because I haven't actually found anything. Ooh, I think I might find something. See if I can get close enough to it. And for some reason they blocked, so there's a back entrance to this place, and they blocked it with a van. But they didn't block the front entrance. Ooh, yes. Yes, I knew it. I freaking knew it. All right, I'm totally getting out to check it out. Here you go. See? That's what I'm talking about. I've never been to this dealership before. I don't know anything about this dealership, but I knew that if I go out the back, I will find something. And that something is this Lincoln Town Car, which does look like, well, okay, so it's a Signature Limited. Nice. It's licensed. Registration expired in November of 2018. It's missing a T. Huh. It's missing a T and an L. But it's a town car nonetheless. So let's see. What do we have here? Yep, so I keep finding these cars with this discoloration. And also look, it's a sagging door syndrome. Sagging door syndrome. It's SDS. It's suffering from SDS. Look, also, now too bad it's locked. But you can kind of see, so this is a newer one. Only because you see those little switches, the window switches, they are of the last design. They redesigned them. I don't know why, but they redesigned them. That's how it looked. So yeah, so the seat is kind of destroyed. The armrest, so this has got to be the latest, like the last model, because look at that armrest. That's an armrest that they tried to get at the very end of production to cheapen everything out, so they didn't have storage in the armrest. Now that's weird. Like, if you've been making armrests for a while, you know, for God knows how many years with that storage, why would you just keep making them? But nope, they cheapened it out. I've seen that. At first I thought it was aftermarket, but the more and more I saw them, I've done some research, and it looks like they are, that's what they did. So this is, it's probably like the 2010, 2011 type of deal. And it's a Signature Limited, see, without a sunroof. They don't have, you see the little caps on the pull straps? On the pull strap, there's one. Don't have them. So this one is all blacked out. The back seat is fine. Like, I could see through it. It looks like it was an aftermarket tint that, you know, is going wrong at this point. But yeah, it is unfortunately locked. Also, something I noticed, look at these center caps. They don't have the blackout lettering anymore, because once again, later in production, they started to cheapen everything out, and this one is no different. The headlights are starting to kind of lose their shine. See, I should have probably thought about it. Okay, there we go. That's a nice it's a nice shot right up here. Cousins, you know, cousins meeting each other. Still has its star. Yep. So, oh yeah, it's definitely need new tires. And yep, it's failing. So even though it's a little bit younger, you know, by a few years, the driver's seat is really caved in too. And it looks like somebody tried touching up right here. Ooh, didn't see that. So, okay, well, like I told you guys, oh, that's just water. You know, I love coming back here, or, well, not back here, but you know what I mean. Coming back to the dealers when they're not here and finding stuff that's not good. And it looks like there's somebody else walking around there too. So, yeah, so there was another car that I saw right up here. Yeah, this Thunderbird. Bird. Thunderbird's a word. Oh, wow, look how shiny these things are. See, is that locked? Yeah, this one is locked. So that's a nice little collectible based on a Lincoln LS. Wow, look at this. 2002, 37,000 miles. Wow, these wheels are really something. Now, yeah, I don't know much about these cars other than the fact that you know, they wanted to bring the retro back, and you you know, and this is what they thought about when it came to retro. And I think if they did something more unique as far as, you know, like I guess the engines, I think from what I understand, the engines were kind of weak and they were disappointing, and they did sell fine, but they didn't really sell well enough for them to keep making them. But wow, I'm amazed by this. How shiny! Look at this. Look, my reflection. Well, you can't see. Look, you can see my reflection. You can see this little combo. And I guess, oh yeah, also another thing, like the interiors were, I think, a letdown, where they used all the standard Ford cheap parts in there, and it wasn't distinguished enough. But I don't know. I mean, as a piece of art, I think it's unique. Also, the front and the back. So this is the back. I think if you swap out headlights and taillights, I think it would look very similar, the front and back. So, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I don't know. I like it. For what it's worth, I like it. Maybe as a collectible, you know, in the future. Yeah. So here you go. You see, I know that those who seek find, and this is no exception. So you see, I took a chance. I knew that out the back there would be something interesting. It all started with the front and ended in the back. So, all right. If I find anything else, oh, it's nice and warm. If I find anything else, I'll be happy to report on. But until then, we'll see you next time.